Good morning, everybody. Headed to the shop. Leave the house at 6:40 a.m. Got to pick up parts. I'm doing an evap coil this morning. Another tech diagnosed. I'm going to put it in, and then I'm not sure what's on the books yet, but I'll keep you guys updated as we go through the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the last video. I would love to hear you guys' comments to see how I'm doing. Maybe anything you'd like to see, and I'll make sure when I come across it, I'll film it. But stay tuned. Sorry, I couldn't, I probably just cut the audio out on that last stuff. I had the customer next to me talking, telling stories, which I always enjoy on jobs, so I'm just going to cut the audio out for respect and only show some of the video, which he's not in. So right now I am adding nitrogen. We're going to do a pressure test. I've already got it brazed in. 0 right now. Let all the rest of it out. I did run nitrogen while we were brazing, a little purge, which this is awesome. That's an awesome kit. I love that thing, but a regulator. All right, let's add some nitrogen, see what we're going at. I always set a gauge to the other side, so you can see my side, left side. And you can go into here, change your program to pressure leak check, and of course I need to switch this one to the higher one. There we go. We'll do a pressure leak check. Let that thing get up there. I'm gonna stop it at about 100. Go do a soap and bubbles leak check, and then we're going to go do a soap and bubbles leak check, and then I'll bump it up to 250 and watch it sit there. So when I took this off and this thing was pressurized, I usually are pressurized from the factory. I had no air shooting out, so it always makes me question the connections. So I'll go ahead and soap and bubble. I'll tighten them down, double check, and then soap and bubble all the connections and stuff. Looks like we have nothing. Just bump her up to 250 and then let her set for about 10-15 minutes and see how she does. We are adding nitrogen, pressure checking. What's really nice is he already has a extension cord set up and laid out for the vacuum pump, or you can get an outlet just put in nearby, but those jobs are always really nice, so you ain't got to run extension cord or still power from somewhere. Close enough. Let that set for 10-15 minutes and then put a vacuum on it. Alright, we are at 13 minutes. We're about to let her go out. If you guys are using the Testo stuff like I do, I always pull a vacuum at the unit first just to make this go down and kind of calibrate it, and then I swap it over, run my hose and stuff, and I'm usually good to go. Now while that's pulling a vacuum, I'll go put this inside unit back together. Get that drain line put back together, I'll be good to go. Alright, this one's back together. Got the drain line back together. Gotta tape this up. That's about it. It's all back together. It's done. She's hooked up. We're running. And I'm letting her settle out. See if we need to add some. We're at a 5-degree subcool right now. I apologize in advance if you hear any wind noise. That's because this phone mount is a vent mount and I'm hot. But owner came back out. I was talking and kind of got me distracted, so I didn't film as much. But we got the vacuum pulled below 500 micron. We had to add about 2 pounds of refrigerant. But she is up and cooling. Everything looks good. Easy peasy, evaporator cool swap.